literally gonna fight every day.
Do you know anyone here?
I know Russian. Y'all know I'm gay, so I used to.
Oh, that used to be one of your
girlfriends? Me and Dolly need to get that regardless, because, bitch, you're hiding behind your friend.
Bitch, yes! Bitch, I miss all this motherfucker. Oh, this bitch nice.
Yes, bitch, we in many mansions.
Turn my room, man.
I overheard a conversation downstairs. They showed me a video of Russian saying that Summer, Dolly, and Lex was ugly.
Is that true, bitch?
The chain thing, I'm over. I really am. I swear I'm over it.
Somebody got baddie bum tendencies. That's what's going on.
Who got baddie bum?
Your friend who stole the chain.
And long as you keep that attitude, how you won't go home with.
What's good, my nigga? I'm tired. I'm not even having no more dialogue with you, my nigga.
Dolly, give that girl back her chain. Like, Natalie, make that bitch give her back her chain. We start with Tavy and Lex squaring up again at this event. Tavy done tripped and fell like twice. Like, bitch, take them big ass shoes off. Like, when you fight Lex, you gotta come correct, okay? The bitch is a heavy hitter. We all know that. You damn sure know that.
You picked the wrong friends, boo, because you fighting Tavy for a chain that was stolen. Are you fighting for something reasonable?
Exactly. Exactly. Somebody had to fucking say it. I've been saying this for the longest. Lex is the fucking muscle of the big three. Girl, you're a college graduate who played basketball. How the fuck did you get on this side of town? I remember liking Lex last season, in the beginning of the season, before she linked up with Dolly and Summer. Keep in mind, Lex and Tavy end up going another round, and something that I noticed was nobody's cheering. Nobody except Dolly. Lex, baby, read the room. Sidebar, do y'all also notice that they was playing the drums in the background? If y'all don't take y'all asses on, and this nigga looked like he had him a time. The girls get ready for the club, and no shade, Scotty looked the fuck good. Even in her confessionals, another outfit that I need her to drop that link to. Low-key, Tommy looked the fuck good too. No shade, I'm living for the fit. Ivory is eating body tea. And of course, you already know Diamond shut the shit down. Club Live, they had them a ball and it was lit. One thing I will say about Baddies that I do like is, you know, they have caused attention to, you know, Africa. If anything, they've caused attention to South Africa, and they've put eyes on the country to where maybe people will start putting this as their vacation destination. More and more people. You don't hear a lot of people talking about, yeah, I'm going to Africa, you know, to relax. No one really says that. They'll say that about Hawaii. They'll say that about, you know, Puerto Rico and Jamaica, but no one really says that about Africa. Well, guess what? Now you have proof that the motherfucker's lit. They go to the club, they have them a good time. It's fab, it's big, it's gorgeous. Moving on. Next morning, we get to learn a little more about Miss Marissa. Last week, I told y'all I didn't know who the fuck she was, and y'all gladly put me on. So she is NLE Choppa, the rapper. She's his baby mother. Now, I do know about their situation because when he broke up with her, bitch, she was on live crashing the fuck out. Mind you, at the time, I believe he was like 19 and she was like 31 or 32. Gag. Oh yes, oh yes. Little 19-year-old had her crying her eyes out over that dick. Girl, I don't blame you. The nigga fine. I'm pretty sure that country YN dick hit different. And he freaky. But the more Marissa talks, the more I realize, oh, she is walking, talking drama. So we already know about the baby daddy shit. Then we learned she used to fuck on Russian Cream, who, by the way, got beef with Rolly. And she's currently dating or dated Cold Killer's baby daddy. Bitch, you got a lot going on. Anyway, Summer is back, and she has a little you know, souvenir, as you can see. Basically, that girl's lit is fucked up. A couple of the girls have a meeting and several things were discussed. One, Tavi's chain, okay? Lex says that she is no longer going to, you know, keep fighting her over that chain because she doesn't have it. Okay, well, that should have been your first instinct, bitch. Anyway, Ivory also reveals that a girl will be getting sent home, and the two who are on the bottom are Elsie and Russian Cream. My thing is, even though Elsie seems like someone to put on the bottom too, I don't want her to go home. I see why they put her in the bottom too, but then again, I don't. She is actually someone I want to stay. Why does there even have to be a bottom two? Just send Russian's ass home. Yes, Elsie doesn't know how to fight. She fights though, she just don't know how to fight. She's funny. Yeah, she's African. It's called Baddies Africa, and she's a fucking crash out. Russian, on the other hand, I don't know too much about her. I feel like we haven't learned too much about her, and I'm not interested at this point. Not only that, they then come up with the idea, oh, what if the two who are going home fight for their spot? Whatever. The thing is, Russian more than likely will win that, but girl, don't nobody want you there. The big three link up, and Dolly and Lex are just happy to have their crash out back. Of course, they're like catching Summer up on everything that's been going on, and I can't help but stop looking at this fucked up lit. At one point, Dolly, you know, she says that she feels like they, whoever that is, wanted her to be upset that Tavi got her chain before her. But on the flip side, she's not a mad bitch, so that didn't work. Well, did it not work, Dolly? Because the very next day, you snatched her chain and you refused to give it back. So it is giving mad bitch.
Who fight? Bitch, hand me that milk, hand me that pie. I'm on your ass.
No shade, I gotta say it, no shade. But I actually would have loved to see Summer in a food fight. She would have made that shit funny. Diamond a body for real. So this sit down was actually really cute and necessary for the episode. Diamond ends up telling Tavi, listen, which by the way, didn't her and Tavi fight episode 2? Anyway, Diamond ends up telling Tavi, listen, stop fighting them bitches for your chain unless they have it. Agreed. You fighting them for what? Because when it comes to Lex, you're not beating her. But when it comes to Dolly, who has your chain, by the way, it's give or take. Like you tore that bitch down when you fought her that one time. The whole face was leaking. So we know you can beat Dolly. You beat her that day and you didn't get your chain back. So yeah, until I see my chain and we agree you're gonna give it back when I whoop your ass, I'm not fighting you. Fanya also dropped some tea. And I mean, and for lack of better words, she basically said, Russian Cream's a homie hopper. She hops from click to click to click. And I agree, because wasn't you just by Tavi's side when she had to fight Cold Killer, and then the very next episode you no longer was friends with her because she talks to Fanya and yada. I'm like, And then before filming, according to Cole on her live, you was with them. You was with that group, with the whole what's their name? Fanya, Cold Killer, and Rican. You was with that whole group and talking shit about Dolly and Summer and them, saying that their group was ugly and that y'all were prettier than them. You don't remember that? Now you on the Sprinter talking shit. You're on the Sprinter with Dolly and Lex and all that. Like, Russian, you're weird. Oh, and it gets better. So back to Marissa. Remember I told you she used to be fucking on Russian Cream. Well, let's just say they wasn't dating or anything like that. The reason why she and her even were sexually intimate was because Marissa, Russian Cream, and Marissa's ex-boyfriend had a threesome, allegedly. Now, we all know her ex-boyfriend, also baby father, is NLE Choppa. And even though they didn't say his name, I knew they was talking about him. Why? Because They refuse to say the name, or they even refuse to say X. They just say, don't say his name. They made it obvious they're talking about another celebrity, aka NLE Chopper. I told you he freaky, and I promise you, somebody's ass got ate. Choppers. Now, back to the ranch. Russian tries to beat the bullet before it hits. And she tells the big three that, you know, yeah, I was talking shit and it's gonna come out. They're gonna tell you I was talking shit about y'all. But don't worry, it was the alcohol. Okay, girl. Nothing surprises me about Russian anymore. And to be truthfully honest, she's a weird ass bitch. And she's someone I would not hang out with. She and Natalie need to link up. Like, they're those kind of girls. Those weird, fake, I'm cool if you're popping type of girls. The scene was just very weird, very cringy, and very awkward. Like, I was uncomfortable watching it. Like, and seeing her trying to hug Dolly. And it was... Next, we end the episode with Natalie wanting one of her infamous meetings. Summer gets to see some of the new girls, and I love that Marissa already don't like the bitch. Real recognize real. Any bitch that's like truly popping, they're not gonna like Summer. I've been said this. Tavi and Dolly finally do get to run their fade again, but that's, like I said, where we end the episode. And I hate that Zeus pulled that fast one on us, because in the last week previews, I was thinking, oh, we about to, you know, see this full meeting, but we just gonna have to wait till next week. And honestly, I think that is gonna be a big part of the episode. Because next week, it seems like the entire episode is going to be based around this motherfucking meeting. Dolly versus Tavi. Summer versus Cold Killer, which I am super excited about that one. Rican versus Russian. Fire versus Lex. And Lex drops her too. Damn. Damn. They also get Elsie and Russian to fight for their spot. They're clearly going to keep Elsie because the very next scene, I see her in the club. Clock it. And speaking of club, a full-blown brawl breaks out between the baddies. Probably the worst ever. They done woke Irie up out of retirement. Ooh, it's about to be some tea. Clock it. Listen, y'all make sure that y'all are let me do this right. Like, comment, share, and best believe I'm going to meet you there, because your girl be in the comments. And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. Make sure that y'all actually share. I know I always say like, comment. Oh, yeah, I do say share. Please share my shit. And follow me on Instagram. We're trying to build this university from the ground up. I will see y'all next week. And bitch, you better not be late. You like that last video? Well, there's plenty more right here on YouTube. Just subscribe so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. Cause class is always in session. That's right. Binge watch the